Welcome back to Let's Play AM2R. I'm BurningDogFace, and we're looking at the game over screen because I have actually tried to do this video before, and all I accomplished was, getting lost because it's been a few days and I didn't remember where I'd been, and then dying repeatedly to Torizo. So, here we are. Just wanted to show off. The area where I saved in was called the Eastern Cave, but, I don't know that that applies to the area where I found Torizo. Also, I found 31% of the things, and there are 42 Metroids remaining in the world. What the fuck's over here, anyway? Oh yeah, there's lava down there. Fair enough. Acid, I should say. That's a dead end. For now. Fuck. I find my main problem with Torizo is that in the second part of the fight, you need to fly around and keep in the air using the space jump. Should I look over here? Ah, yes. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Hope that's not annoying. That's weird. I didn't know that was even in this game. What the fuck's down here, anyway? Oh. Oh, that's nice. Missile tank. Anything fun over here? No. No, there is not. Oh, I like that. The thing's jutting out of the wall there, so if you're stupid and destroy all of the sand, you can still get out before you have the space jump. Yeah, the problem is, I need to stay in the air for the most part. And keep shooting missiles at Torizo. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, which are not renowned for... Okay. What the fuck is that? What is that? They're not renowned for their ability to, you know, do precise work. It looks like I'm trapped down here until I get my hands on the space jump. Nope, you're gonna have to get up yourself this time, not walking over to the door. Does this annoy you? My ball is on your head. Fine. I figure it's only polite. Oh, one thing I did discover. You can shoot these fireballs he breathes out, and they drop pickups. So that's cool. That thing's gotta be like 15 feet tall. I saw an old thing from... Nintendo Power Magazine from when Super Metroid is the new hotness. And it said that Samus is 6'3" and weighs 198 pounds. Yeah, back in the day, they always depicted Samus as being kind of beefy out of the suit. I understand there are actually some... That is so cool. There are actually some fans who are kind of annoyed by the more recent depictions of her as essentially a supermodel. And the power armor probably weighs as much as she does. Here's where commentary goes to shit. Ah! His legs are suddenly no longer armored. The worst part is you can't just spam it either. Fuck, get out of there! I hate that sound. Fuck! Oh, I hate this part. No! Okay, that's helpful. Oh! Dude! Booyah! Or is that like the fourth time I've done that today? The fifth? I wasn't counting them this time because I had to walk all the way over there. Hot damn. Oh, that's right, I never actually said it this time around. I realized during the fight, I was thinking, you know, it's remarkable that they would have a boss fight like that in a Game Boy game in 1991. I mean, I know... I can't help it. I keep thinking of, you know, the original game as being primitive. And the graphics were, you know, definitely not this pretty. But again, 1991 is the year, if I remember correctly, that The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past came out, and some people still say that's the best game in the series. So, you know. Oh, right, I just thought they would always spawn, but I guess there are trigger zones. Sorry for the clacking of the controller. Hey, better this than keyboard controls. Boom! Saved. What's in here now? Oh no, that's right, the dead end doesn't have anything to do with the item I just collected. On the plus side, I will be able to go back and fill in all these gaps, like there and up here in the bigger areas. Now that I can fucking fly. I was impressed that, you know, you have the boss fight where first it's on the ground and then it's in the air and you have to use the space jump against it. And then I realized... Fine, let's do it this way. It works well enough. I just realized they have little rockets on their backs. It's kind of funny. In the original Metroid game, I think there were only 3 bosses, I want to say. There was Ridley, Kraid, and the Mother Brain. And, oh, fuck, this part not part of the background at all. Wait, what the fuck? What? Is this a graphical error or what? This is the old-fashioned way. And in Metroid Zero Mission, I guess in order to both spice things up and, you know, lengthen the game a bit, since the expected length of video games had gone up significantly since, what was it, 1986 when the original Metroid came out? Actually, I have a thought on that, but I'll get to that in a bit. Industrial Complex. This factory assembles worker drones, which are tasked with supplying SR-388's facilities with replacement parts that keep them running autonomously. Huh. Though time has left its mark, the machines have kept it intact. Some combat drones are also constructed here. Robotic workers are malfunctioning and show signs of aggression. Ugh. Good to know. I've been wondering about that. This place looks more like a construction site than anything else to me. That totally makes sense if it's an industrial factory. But yeah, they added a few bosses that weren't in the original game. I think some of them didn't even appear in other Metroid games. Oh, can't get in there. I'm a shuriken. Oh, I'll take that. You son of a bitch. I don't trust this. Oh no, it totally worked. Energy tank acquired. Oh, you bastard. very clever. Missile tank acquired. AM2R, I will accept that as your apology for how difficult that boss fight was. So now I'm thinking to myself, maybe Torizo was new for this remake, since it was made, from all accounts, it was directly inspired by Metroid Zero Mission. There we go. Looks like there's a door over there. And then, of course, there's the sand at the bottom of the bed. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. So yeah, maybe the Torizo was brand new, or maybe they expanded on its boss fight. Ah! Like, off the top of my head, maybe in the original game, it just had the part where you're fighting it on foot, and then in this remake, they added the flying stage to give you a reason to use off the, reason to use the space jump. Oh, I hate this. The other thought I had was about something the game describes, something that's traditionally called endings, but I don't know that you really call them that. It's not like a traditional, game multiple endings where it's like things turn out differently in the plot depending on what you do. And this is really more of a different reward depending on how well you do. Oh, fuck, I thought those were platforms. Ah! I'm being fucking chased by fucking mini-wheats. I don't know the frosting on them, those are shitty mini-wheats. Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, he's invincible when he's doing the beams. I'm gonna fucking... No! No, don't go down there. You'll lose all your progress in this fight. Scratch one down for justice. I'll be right back to check that out. I just want to hit the save point in case I get myself killed by regular enemies or something. Now, the different endings they show traditionally graded by your completion, and unfortunately for me, how long it takes you to beat the game. Oops. Ooh, I know. And check a look. Huh. Sure that was going to be it. Oh. How in the hell am I meant to get that there? Hope it's not annoying. It's weird, I know what that is because I've played other Metroid games, but spoil it for anyone who might not. Yeah. Nah, fuck that guy. That's better. So yeah, there are different endings at the end of the game, and what that generally means is, like, if you beat the game in a decent amount of time, it'll show you Samus, like, you're flying away at the end of the game when Samus flies away from the planet. It'll show you Samus in her ship with sitting in her ship with her helmet off, so you can see her face. Whereas if you, and then if you beat the game even faster than that, it'll show you an ending where she's sitting in her ship with the suit off completely, and she's just piloting the ship in her civilian clothes. Which, up to Metroid Fusion, was like a tank top and shorts. But in Metroid Zero Mission, they introduced the blue skin tight bodysuit that is referred to as the Zero suit. So since then, it's usually been that. Ooh. Oh shit, I really should have finished this thought in the same video. In the original Metroid game, I think it was like, if you beat the game in less than 2 hours, you get an end. If you beat the game in less than 3 hours, you get an ending where Samus takes off her helmet, and surprise, it's a woman at the end. You know, the big twist ending. If you beat the game in less than 2 hours, you get an ending where she's standing there in what is, this sort of one-piece jumpsuit with no arms or legs. It kind of looks like a leotard. And if you beat the game in less than 1 hour, I believe it was, maybe an hour and a half, you get an ending where Samus stands there in a bikini on the congratulations screen, and then I think you can actually play the game as Samus in the one-piece suit from the other ending, with no loss to her durability even. Unfortunately, I, one, kind of suck at these games, and two, I do tend to take my time, especially when I'm talking to an audience, so I'm almost certainly going to get the ending you usually get if you linger for a while, which is just Samus in her suit, in her complete suit, without having revealed anything. So, sorry guys. The better endings are really for subsequent playthroughs anyway. Anyway, I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play AM2R, when I figure out what that item is, and we continue the journey. Later!